begin the process of leather wrapping my lightsabers, I dug through my bin of scrap material from previous costuming projects and luckily found some leather that would do just the trick. I knew I wanted the wrapping to be about 1 inch wide, so I used my chalk wheel, which if you don't have one is probably one of the most useful tools I have in my entire kit for cosplay. I marked a length about 3 feet long, 1 inch wide, and then using the cutting wheel I tried very carefully to keep a straight line as I cut out my leather strip. And there it is, not too shabby. I decided to use barge contact cement to attach this, and it is very, very potent, so you'll definitely want to work outside in a well-ventilated area with a respirator most likely. Here I have a piece of cardboard attached to a table, and I've used some push pins to secure the leather strip to the table. Squeezing out a bead of barge cement, I then used a popsicle stick to sort of spread it around. I later discovered that I preferred using a 1 inch wide foam brush instead, or even an old credit card or gift card. You can kind of see when I've got one sitting there just in case, because I wasn't sure what was going to work best. And after giving that a few minutes to dry, I carefully pick up the trimmed edge that comes to a point, gently place it on the starting position of my hilt. As you can see, I've used some frog tape to mask off pretty much everything except the area I want to leather wrap to prevent accidental barge contamination. And then with about a 1/4 inch overlap, I start trying to tightly wind the leather wrap around the hilt. I also discovered that it's easier to use the chalk wheel to make an additional line that's about a 1/4 inch wide, so that way you can wrap with a visual indicator as opposed to guessing at how much overlap you should have. And when you're done, just give it a good press down. After successfully doing the first one, I felt pretty confident in repeating the same technique on the remaining ones, only this time I'm using a foam brush. Again, just evenly spread the barge around, give it a few minutes to set up per the instructions, and you should be good to go. And here I'm putting some barge cement also on the hilt side of it, which has been previously wrapped in a hockey tape. The idea being that I want the barge to stick to something, but if I ever want to remove the leather wraps, I don't want to go through the trouble of having to remove barge directly from the hilt. It's a lot easier to remove the glue on hockey tape. Again, just using a 1/4 inch overlap and carefully winding the leather until it gets to the end. Now I've given it a good 24 hours to cure and set up, and the push pin is just a visual indicator of where I need to cut away some of the leather because there's a screw hole there to help hold the electronic chassis in place. So here I'm just using a sharp knife to cut off the excess around the speaker. And it turned out I did miss a little bit with the barge, so there's a small tail that's not secured, so I'm just gonna glue that in place with a little crazy glue. Then you can gently clear away the leather from where the screw hole needs to fit before reassembling. And now that is the finished leather-wrapped lightsaber. If you enjoyed this video and want to subscribe to this channel, click on the Vault Boy logo in the corner of your screen. Thanks for watching, and click the thumbs up button to like and hit the bell for notifications.